Shamir Bradford says she and the defendant were good friends, and they frequented swinger parties together. Shamir claims she stopped partying after she had a child, but the defendant kept on going, and she's suing her today for 2 unpaid loans. Defendant LaDonna Dominic says after Shamir became a mother, she stopped partying and got into voodoo, and she believes Shamir cast a spell on her car. LaDonna is countersuing for harassment.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, I met LaDonna Dominic over the summer of 2008. She was a tenant inside of the building that I lived in, and I always saw her in passing, and I just was like, you know, she seemed like somebody I should reach out to, invite over for a few drinks. We did that. The friendship hit off immediately. We started going to all kinds of different Facebook parties, little swinger parties, different adult activities.
Facebook party.
Yes.
A bunch of people on the screen at the same time.
Well, this
and
was
they get
pre-COVID.
to talk and you talk and, huh?
This was pre-COVID. It's a social gathering.
They're talking about.
Oh, so you all get together?
Yes.
And do what on Facebook?
It's just a group of people that are on Facebook, and they set up
People
meet and greet.
All right.
So
I
go
got
out
you
bowling or a different theme party.
Okay. You all
and
don't
just
get together
engage.
and then get on Facebook next to each other. That's not what that is. Okay. It's people who patronize Facebook, social media, all get together. All you Facebook fiends, like dope fiends, get together and they shoot dope or get high with each other. Facebook fiends get together and I'll just do
They
what
do a
y'all
lot of
do.
stuff.
I got it. All right. Good
And
enough. Better than the crackhead, a Facebook fiend. I'd rather be that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's fine, Your Honor. From there, we just developed a friendship. I became a mother 5 years ago, so my party days have minimized. But Ms. Dominic still enjoys herself, and we still hang out from time to time as well. So that's how I know her.
All right. Give me some background from you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. I've been knowing Shamir for over 10 years, of course. We stay in the same complex, and we've just been close ever since. Like she said, we go out, we party, we share great memories together. It was like inseparable.
Like what?
Anyway,
what
yeah.
kind of memories?
But
I want to hear the wild ones. I want to hear the wild ones.
No, not the wild ones. But we go out of town. We do the stuff that girls do. Get our nails done. We probably go out to eat. We do some everything.
You all fell out? Have you fallen out?
We never got into an argument. We never got into a fight or argument. After all those years we've been knowing each other, never.
Good.
But yeah,
you talk behind each other's back, of course.
I'm not really that type of person.
Yes, you have. Well, you kid. You talked behind her back, didn't you?
I mean, when it comes to why we're here,
see that? I told you.
I felt a little different.
See?
Girl, did you hear about Shamir?
Yeah, right. You told all this woman. But everybody know your business. Go ahead. Just kidding.
But we kind of lost our connection. When she became a mother, we were still close, but we wasn't going out as much. And then she started doing her little voodoo thing. I tried to stay far away from that. Yes, and that's what I think she did to my property.
Well, you shouldn't have told me that. Judge me for the plaintiff. Okay. No dog.
Right, you don't none of them problems.
Make a dog looking like Judge
none of those
Mathis.
problems.
I'm just sitting here. What's wrong, Judge? Everything all right? Do you practice voodoo for real?
Not necessarily voodoo, but I do practice spiritual things. I do run my own business with it as well, yes.
What do you provide? The future?
I provide tarot readings, crystals, sages, incense, just spiritual curios.
Good. Well, who gonna win today?
Hopefully, I do.
You ain't no hopefully. You're supposed to know. This is what you do for a living. I ain't going to you. You can't read my hand and say, I hope this might happen. You gotta tell me what's gonna happen.
I definitely hold myself high in this.
And do you do anything to retaliate against your enemies?
I don't personally.
You have the ability?
I have the ability, but I don't personally.
Who does?
Other people that.
You know?
Yeah, definitely other people.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. My family is from Louisiana.
Oh, there you go.
We started going to all kinds of different Facebook parties, little swinger parties, different adult activities.
Bunch of people on the screen at the same time.
Just a group of people that are on Facebook, and they set up meet and greet.
All you Facebook fiends, like dope fiends, get together and they shoot dope or get high with each other. Facebook fiends get together and I'll just
they do a lot of stuff.
I got it. All right. Better than the cracky at a Facebook fiend. I'd rather be that.
Plaintiff Shamir Bradford is suing her friend, who claims Shamir practices voodoo, and she believes Shamir cast a spell on her car.
Tell me about these loans. You're going to get them, so just tell me. But,
Well, Your Honor, on July 5th, I was reached by Miss LaDonna Dominic. She asked to borrow $2,000 to fix her engine in her vehicle. I agreed to do it for her. A few weeks later, she asked for an additional $1,000, and I agreed to do that as well. And I've reached out to her after that, you know, in forms of the repayment, and I'm getting ignored. So.
when was the last time you reached out?
The last time I reached out was maybe a month and a half ago.
Okay. When was the last time she spoke with you, took your call?
A month and a half ago.
What was said?
When she gets her settlement, she would pay me.
What settlement is that?
She has something ongoing.
Lawsuit, right?
Yeah, something ongoing with her that she's been
She
waiting
might
on.
as well, but people use that a lot.
Yeah.
As excuses. Lawsuit settlement, income tax,
Stimulus check.
student loan monies.
Me.
Everything that the government can just stop, and you can blame the government. I was supposed to get it, I didn't get it. When you get that, game. All right. So, what do you say to these loans, ma'am? $3,000.
I do owe her $3,000. I had asked her for the money because I heard she had
She's
came
getting
up
you
on.
too, huh?
I heard she
disputing that at all. Yeah, or don't start pinning me with no needles. Go ahead. All right.
I heard she had came up on some money, so I didn't really want to get in her pockets. I didn't even want to ask her, but I did ask her for that loan, and she gave it to me like with no problem. But we had agreed to I was going to pay her the money once I got my lawsuit. I do have papers for it.
What'd you need it for again?
I told her it was for my car, but it was basically just to catch up on a lot of stuff. She was so quick to give that up. I'm like, okay, you got some money, let me get some more of that. And I asked her for another $1,000. She gave it to me. So I'm like, okay, she okay, so she can wait until my money get here.
Let's go back to what she first said. All this, we never talk behind each other back. Got that down.
Yeah, you got it down. Yeah. Sounded good.
Yeah, young folks are like that. Woo, woo, woo. Where is it that you heard she ran into some money? Talking behind her back. All good. See, I didn't say talk negatively behind each other's back, but you talk behind each other's back. Everybody does. And many times it's complimentary, and other times it has a little motive behind it, as is your case. You all were talking about her money. Y'all counting her money. So you said, let me go get me some of that. You said you have some paperwork even? That yes. You can prove that you're waiting on a lawsuit? That isn't necessary, but that'll even enhance. Come on now.
Okay, I'm coming.
Tell me something now. You got to do something. You the one over here talking about you have proof that you're waiting on the lawsuit.
This is
Okay, we have you scheduled for a
this is
deposition.
scheduled for my last disposition, but I still haven't received it. I don't know if she thought that I may have received it, just don't want to give her money, but I never received it.
She didn't receive it. I'm looking, and she has the evidence to prove it. Now, that's a very good friend. Until I hear this $500, how does she harass you?
I was kind of avoiding her because it was like, I didn't get it. I didn't get the money. And I think she may have been getting a little agitated, but she'll call my job, see if I made it in, or if I couldn't, she can talk to me. She'll call my friend and see if I'm like, that wasn't cool.
Was the person a mutual friend?
Yes.
All right, so she's calling her friend too. I'm not going to conclude that's harassment. You were avoiding her.
She did voodoo on my car. She did do that. It was a hit and run out of nowhere. It was like, okay, Your Honor, I'm like.
And you still want to countersue this woman?
Yes, I do.
What you think she gonna do? And you messing with her again? I'm gonna save you from yourself and dismiss this claim against this woman, and I'm gonna give her everything she asked for, $3,000. Judgment for the plaintiff, your counterclaim dismissed. Have a good day, you ladies.
I'm glad that this is resolved. I don't know where our relationship is gonna go after this, but I still love you.
I hate it even had to get to this point. Like, we've been knowing each other forever. We've been looking out for each other forever. I always paid you back. It was never a problem. And now we sitting here. Like, that kind of hurts a little bit, but.
Plaintiff Caleb Long says from the day he started dating the defendant, she swept him off his feet. However, Caleb claims they ultimately broke up because the defendant cheated on him with numerous people. And he's suing her today for unpaid loans, the value of a car, and emotional distress. Defendant Ashley Williamson Ripp admits that she cheated on Caleb, but says it was only after she heard rumors that he had cheated on her. Ashley insists the only reason Caleb is suing her today is because they are no longer together.
All right, give me some background on your relationship.
I met Ashley in 2017. And we started meeting each other at work, literally both started a new job together. I fell in love with her. I mean, we're talking a 3.5-year relationship that started from day one. This woman absolutely had me under her thumb. And I thought it wouldn't end. I trusted her. She met my family. She made me learn more about myself and about love than I knew possible before I actually really started to see who she was. And I don't know if that was building me up, but I can assure you that she taught me a lot, and I probably still love her, and it hurts to do this.
How long did things go well?
I fell in love with her. I mean, we're talking a 3.5-year relationship that started from day one. This woman absolutely had me under her thumb, and I thought it wouldn't end. I trusted her. She met my family. She made me learn more about myself and about love than I knew possible before I actually really started to see who she was.
Plaintiff Caleb Long is suing his ex-girlfriend, who admits that she cheated on Caleb, but insists it was only after she heard rumors that Caleb had cheated on her.
You met her in 2017. How long did the good times last?
I mean, it was a relationship, so there was good and bad throughout the entirety of it. And there was a lot more good times than I thought.
When did you all break up, and why?
The first time we broke up was in 2018. And that was because I had heard through some mutual friends that she had been with not only another gentleman, but with another couple and with another woman. And not having the ability to have that trust, it really put a lot of things in perspective.
No. You were the one that was cheating on me. Let's get that straight right here, right now.
When we took breaks, we took breaks.
When we took breaks, we took
Great.
breaks. But when we didn't take breaks, we didn't take breaks. But you were taking breaks.
I took breaks when you knew that breaks were happening. I didn't surprise you with breaks.
No.
So she was taking a break without your knowledge. You thought everything was fine and she was on a break.
Lunch break, spring break, summer break. There was
No. Flavor. Okay. No, there would be days when he's literally out here shoving his tongue down multiple people's throats without me even knowing, because I thought we were in a committed relationship. That's what's been told to me.
So
But
you
that's
all
not
broke
the
up
case.
on gossip.
I mean,
not
basically,
entirely. We kept going
I
back
have
even
some
after
proof,
gossip.
but it's
Who was
hearsay.
telling you these things? Your buddies?
Yes,
Her friends, people she introduced me to.
and his friends, people that I knew
Females?
through him,
Females? Her female
males.
friends?
Yes.
both of them,
Females
both
and
of them.
males.
Well, they were trying to get to you.
But it's on either.
That's
side.
what you
as I
get.
say, most of them
That's what you
don't
get for
even
telling
get the
your
time of
friends how good of a man he is.
Oh,
Because then they warning.
touche.
And that's
just
what
know
you
that
get for
from-
telling your buddies.
From what I heard through the grapevine, I took that to heart, and I'm just like, okay, well, you're doing that to me. Well, I'm going to turn around and do that to you.
You doubled down on it, though. He said.
Triple down. Sorry, sir. Your
Triple
Honor.
down? All right, ma'am. You give me some background on the relationship.
So, like he said, like things are really good at the beginning, and I thought everything was perfect. Like he'd come out to see me. I lived in Nebraska, so he'd drive out to see me sometimes, and like everything was really good. And then, like we said before, I found out through hearsay that here he is sleeping with multiple people and like dating multiple people, not even telling me, and that really like hurt my feelings and made me upset. So we're gonna fast forward. The only reason why anything is happening is because we broke up. And now he all of a sudden wants to sue me for everything he's done for me.
Sir, tell me about the lawsuit.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. As far as the vehicle goes, yes, I would travel out to see her. I've done it many times. You know, it's about an 8-hour drive from Wisconsin to Nebraska. The day that the incident happened, when the car was destroyed while she was driving it, I went in the middle of a snowstorm, made an 8-hour drive, a 9-hour drive, showed up at 3 a.m. before she had to be to work at 9, had a key to her apartment, let myself in, pet her cat, snuggled up next to her. And instead of her taking a Lyft or an Uber to work, I let her use my car and said, I'll see you. We'll have dinner together. I'm here and I'm here for you. Now, that didn't make a contract that day at that point. And I respect that. But when she showed up 3 hours late, she had dinner. She brought lo mein noodles, egg rolls, the whole 9. She brought a great dinner to the table. But she texted me that day, I owe you a car. And she pulled up in her own parking lot with my whole front end destroyed on my vehicle. And at that point, I said, are you safe? Because she's my partner. I wasn't after money at that point. Mm-hmm. The reality is I still had trust. I still had hope. That's who I want to be with my partner. And seeing that damage, I'm there for her.
Ma'am, what do you say to that?
I mean, I said it, but I didn't, like, I just said it because I felt bad, you know, but it wasn't my fault for the accident.
What happened?
I was driving to get us dinner. I got, basically, I slid off the road. It was icy out, and I hit one of those, like, side things, like the gates that keep you off the road, you know? Mm-hmm. So I messed up his car, like, really bad. Like, it was not drivable, but I just kind of said that because, like, you know, I felt terrible. I didn't know that it was going to be used against me at the end of the day.
Well, they were trying to get to you.
But it's on either
That's
side.
That's what you get for telling your friends how good of a man he is.
Oh,
Because then they warning.
Touche.
And that's what you get for telling your buddies.
Plaintiff Caleb Long is suing his ex-girlfriend, who admits that she cheated on Caleb, but insists it was only after she heard rumors that Caleb had cheated on her.
Well, is that the only time she said something like that? And if you asked and followed up later, what did she say about the car?
That is
money
not
for
the only
car. Pardon?
Your Honor, that is absolutely not the only instance. I did provide some evidence where there were other situations shortly after that she lost her job. I gave her a loan.
Let's stay on the car right now. We'll get to the loan.
Sorry, sir.
The car is the biggest claim you have today. So, do you have any place where she promised to pay for it outside of her saying, I owe you a car?
Absolutely. When she got her new job, she had said, about 2 months into it, this is right before shutdown happened. She had said, I'm going to go ahead and start making payments to you. I'm going to do them through Venmo. We still got the distance. I'll make visits. You can come visit, and we tried to make this long distance situation work, even with the problems. Now, I didn't have a car, obviously, but we're still able to fly, still able to catch a bus, still wanted to make things happen. At that point,
but you're making it seem so much worse than it actually is. That's what's making me upset.
You took everything I had away. I had no way to help. I had to take the bus to work. I had to walk to work in snow.
Gave you what, ma'am?
Gave it to me.
Gave you what?
Okay, these loans.
No, we're talking about the car still. We're still on the car.
Yeah, I gave you the keys.
Now, these Venmo transfers, what are they indicating? What is it you're trying to tell me on these things?
Yes, sir. Now, those were individual for cat food, electric bill.
Okay, let's talk anything bill, regarding the car. Anything else regarding the car?
Her word and a verbal contract, as well as
you said, I'm asking you, when did she say it, other than that one time, and you're not telling me?
I apologize, Your Honor. She had said it multiple times after getting her new job. She had said it after getting her first stimulus check. She had iterated multiple situations of wanting to make an effort once she got stable in her own employment and in her own house. And as a partner, I wanted to accept that and work with her.
Okay, ma'am, did you agree that you should pay some of it, perhaps?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And with regard to the loans, sir, tell me what loans you're suing for and when they were. Is that the 11 and 12 that you want me to see?
I apologize again for jumping the horse on that, but that absolutely covers everything from, cat food again, electric bill, gas bill, phone bill, things that stacked up over months when she was receiving a stimulus while I was not, and still taking care of my own children, working my job intermittently. I'm a chef, so I don't work full time during the pandemic or shutdown, but unemployment did give me an opportunity to stay afloat.
Okay. So let me just ask you, when did she agree to pay you the $50 back? When did she agree to pay you the $20 back? When did she agree to pay you the $22.22? When did she agree to pay you the $15? When did she agree to pay you the $25? All these charges, this doesn't appear like they're loans, sir. These appear like small charges that people do for their woman all the time. Was there a day that she agreed to pay you all of this amount? Maybe I'll just go there.
And I respect that, Your Honor. I apologize if I'm coming off blunt in any way, because you are absolutely right. There are those moments in relationships.
You best con man I've seen.
There are days, though, that I have here as well. As far as in June, the loan at that point was to be paid in November. Now, the one going back in December when the vehicle was destroyed, that was to be partially paid in January when she started her new job. These were things that I tried to work with her on. Again,
the $60 was to be partially paid when she got her new job.
But she didn't have a vehicle at that point and taking a lift to work.
So what about the $15? When was that to be paid?
Not even gonna lie, that's cat food.
These weren't asked, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but these weren't asked to be dealt with until
they weren't asked because you said that you'd pay them when you asked for the money.
Yeah, sir. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she agreed to repay it. I believe they were gifts. She's telling me that none of this came up until you all had broken up. And I'm inclined to believe her. And what's your emotional distress for? How did she distress you?
How?
Cheating? Or what? What?
That's a start. Yes, sir, Your Honor.
else?
Yes, sir.
What else?
What was done to me too?
What
Just
else?
saying.
Problem is, sir, if everybody was able to sue for cheating, for their significant other cheating, the lines would be around the corner. Every courthouse in America filled with women trying to sue no good men like you. Am I right or wrong, ma'am? What is she looking at her text? I'm trying to give her.
I mean, no, my hands are here, my phone's here. Like, I'm just like thinking, like, he really did me wrong. And like, I'm surprised that he thinks he's so surprised of what you're saying, you know? Like, he's been a dirty dog too, like tongue down everybody's throats up and down the street, but.
Anything he can find.
Plaintiff Caleb Long is suing his ex-girlfriend, who admits that she cheated on Caleb, but insists it was only after she heard rumors that Caleb had cheated on her.
She said,
I'm far from perfect, Your Honor. I am very far from perfect.
That's right.
Absolutely correct.
You were cheating when you didn't even know y'all were on a break.
No, when we were on a break, I absolutely got as many buffets as possible.
But sometimes you didn't know you were on the break and you still did, obviously.
Well, that could be called that way,
or
or she chose
self-imposed break.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, one more time.
A self-imposed break that she didn't know about. I gotta wrap this up. She got some man keep paging, texting her. She has to look at her phones. I have to let this go, sir.
I'm not looking.
What you writing down?
I'm making notes, just like
of who to call.
No, I want to make
forgot
sure
all
I'm
those.
not
She done forgot the names.
Stuff. No, I'm making sure like I'm not like going nuts. Like I didn't think this was maybe going to end up in my favor if it wasn't, but just the stuff that is being said is just really like. Yeah. And I need to make sure that.
Well, he's asking for $3,000 for the car. You agree that you should pay some. I'm going to attribute half to you. All right. In fact, that's only because she's agreeing, sir, because I don't know whether it was her fault or not. And if it wasn't her fault, if it was someone else, then she wouldn't owe anything. But it sounds like it might have been the weather, and the driver has to accommodate the weather, ma'am. And it's always your fault when you wreck a car because of weather. That's just the law. Anytime it's act of God does not clear you of liability. And so to that extent, I don't know how much of it is your fault in that regard, but I believe, based on what you're saying, that you're willing to give him $1,500 without him proving it was your fault. And with regard to the loans, I'm dismissing that. I do not believe this nickel and diming was a loan. You were looking out for your woman when she wanted to get her a bag of weed. You gave her $20 when she wanted to get, yes, you did. You know that's what you were getting.
He's not lying.
You know I know that.
He's not lying.
Looking at, you know I know you smoking that stuff. You sitting there ordering your weed now while I'm trying to talk to you. You down there telling the man what to bring. All right, $1,500 for you, and the weed man gonna go without. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Yes, Caleb, you can go to hell. Are you serious?
I've been serious. You've known I've been serious from Jump Street from day one.
I don't care.
That's why I trusted my mom. She told me, keep watching Judge Mathis. He's going to show truth. You got to see truth. Got to live with it.
Plaintiffs Karan Lee and his mother, Tanya Gibson, say Karan dated the defendant, but while together, there was a lot of infidelity. So he has doubts about whether or not he's the father of her 2 children. Therefore, they petitioned the court for 2 paternity tests. defendant, Yvette Luckett, insists Tanya is the one pushing for the paternity test. And although she's happy to give them the proof they need, she's 100% certain that Karan is the father of her 2 children.
We are here today to determine paternity. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and we're trying to determine if you're the father of 2 daughters, correct?
Correct.
All right, start with you.
I'm here today because I'm a working man out of Ohio. Don't want to continuously go my days without knowing if my children aren't mine. I had one scare back in 2017. It was kind of hectic for me. I went to every appointment believing that I was the father of the child. And then back in June of that year, I wasn't. And I was a wreck. I don't want this to affect any type of...
How old was the child when you found out?
The child was 11 months.
Mm-hmm. So what happened here?
Well, we got together about 2 years ago. And when we got together, it was very fast-paced, so it wasn't too well put together, I would say. Not in the aspect of actually needing to be inside of the relationship. I was already going through a paternity with another female who actually came back to being my child. And one time it just wasn't meant to be for that time. So I just wanted to, I want to figure this out early. During the duration of the relationship, it was a lot of cheating going on from both sides.
Not associated with her. This isn't that relationship.
This is.
Plaintiff Karan Lee and his mother, Tanya Gibson, say Karan has doubts about fathering the defendant's 2 children, so they petitioned the court for 2 paternity tests.
Okay, but the second child that you say is relevant
Yes.
is not from this relationship.
Correct.
So how is that child relevant to this case?
Because this child basically put a lot of strain onto the relationship, more than
Put a lot of strain on the what relationship? To
our relationship.
Okay. Your child that you had prior to being in a relationship with her put a lot of strain on you all's relationship.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
But that's not true, Your Honor.
Let him finish, and then I'll let you give me your side. All right, and what happened from there?
I was just trying to figure out timing and a place to be with my child and be like the good friend to her mother.
Mm-hmm.
It got a little too personal one night, and I ended up cheating on her.
Cheating on her?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't right. I tried to do my best to be there and try and fix the relationship, but the damage was already done.
So you all broke up, or what are we saying?
We've been broken up for a while now.
Okay.
Amongst...
So what paternity is she involved with? I haven't even heard whether you've had a child with her or whether she even had a child at all. All I've heard about is a relationship and a child prior to her.
Correct.
So I need to know what we're hearing for involving her.
So within the 2 years, we have had 2 children
there you
that
go.
I'm asking for a paternity for.
All right. When was the first child born?
The first child was born in June 23rd.
Of what year?
June of 20.
And when was the second child you all had?
Was the...
Have you all even acted as if you all shared this child? Has there been speculation that the second child is
yes.
both of you?
Yes.
Okay, and you can't remember the birthday?
I've tried to, Your Honor.
Ma'am, do you want to say anything?
The very first time I met Yvette was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed she looked a little young, and I asked her her name. And I asked her her age. That was the first lie. She lied about her age. He has stated back and forth, she's cheating. She says he's cheating. All I know is
How old is he?
He will actually be 25 tomorrow.
25 tomorrow?
Yes.
All right, how many children?
This would be my third.
3 children by 25. What's your skill level? You have a skill or marketable skill?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is it?
I'm working right now. I have a job that's going to be paying for studio time, and it's going to be paying for school. Hopefully.
Studio? What
Yes, sir.
studio?
I make music for a living. I've mastered making music, creating beats,
How much
and
you
writing
make a year?
lyrics. As of right now, I've only made just over, let's say about 20 grand.
How about the year before that?
Nothing, Your Honor.
You have these 3 kids and you're talking about being a rapper and ain't made no money?
Not yet.
Not even yet. You're trying to. For all these years, and you got all these kids, and you run around here talking about studio. I want to go in the studio and make some music, and can't make a dime. You need to get you a job.
Plaintiff Karan Lee and his mother, Tanya Gibson, say Karan has doubts about fathering the defendant's 2 children, so they petitioned the court for 2 paternity tests.
Let me hear from you, young lady.
Okay, so Tanya, she bring us here today because the DNA test is, from what I'm to believe, it's more so her wanting the DNA test, from what I've been told. Basically, in the beginning of our relationship, she asked me for a DNA test, which I said yes, I would do. But after I had my first child, Kai was telling me that, I didn't need the DNA test. So I thought he communicated that with his mother, so I felt like there shouldn't be a DNA test. But after, taking a lot of thought to it and everything, I realized that, I'll do the DNA test for her. We're not married. We had kids, of course.
What's the lie?
Was fine.
It's not about the DNA.
I made sure since the first child that every girl that I'm with has a DNA test.
That is not true. He's told
Every
me
girl
other
get
things.
babies too?
Of course, that they claim is my.
Okay, you gotta get out that thing, don't you?
Well, Your Honor.
That claim, you hold on to that claim, don't you, doctor?
Well, Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
I have actually spoken with Yvette from day one. She knew about the child that was not his, that we took care of for 11 months. I did not want that to happen again, so I asked her when she was pregnant, will you be willing to give a DNA test? Because that would be the only way I would be involved in the child's life, because I'm not taking care of another child that is not ours. She said yes, and here we are a year later, 2 children in.
Why would you have to take care of them? I'm missing something. And you
I will want to be involved.
And you use the term "our child."
I mean our child, meaning my blood relative, my son's child. I would want to be involved.
Take care of.
No, I would want to be involved with the children, but I'm not going to be involved with the children.
Okay, you use this term "take care of." That's all.
Well, basically, I am taking care of.
Why couldn't he take care of his own?
It takes a village to raise a family.
No, we're talking money. You don't even have a job. Be quiet.
I have a job.
Your mama got to take care of your children for she slipped up and told it. Let's cut to the chase. Time for the moment of truth.
Tune in tomorrow when Judge Mathis will reveal the results of today's paternity test.